Williams starting with a pass here. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. From the red zone now. Has the connection to a Dunze. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. This one falls incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Has it in close. And in for the Chicago touchdown. First down throw by Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here we go. Check. From the 38. Komet brings it in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Moore's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Komet pulls it in along the sideline. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they get this down to the 28. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Able to hit Mason, complete.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams will look to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Working inside the red zone. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Dayon Henley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They go right back to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. First down, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Completed here to Komet. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. He's on the move. He can run it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We're through 3. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They have themselves another 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's ETN on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Second and 8. That's into the hands of Moore. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Williams to throw on first. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams on the play action. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he runs it all the way inside the red zone before going out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They'll run, Etienne. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Gonna be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
You gotta expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So Soldier Field sees...
It's week 17 of the 2029 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Raiders and the Patriots on EA Sports.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd. Working out of the gun. It's May. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From out of the gun, here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. To throw now, May. He runs with it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is May. Quick hitting slant there. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Throwing now is May. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up. May going to look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So now this defense in need of a stop as they... On play action, here's May. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Now May taking off. He'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So this defense headed out for the first time here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is May. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Patriots first down. Now give on the ground. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. So now this defense in need of a stop as they... May now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's May. This is caught down that right sideline. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Now a screen set up for Carter. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Here we go. One final play. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's 2nd and 7. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A give now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chiefs pushing for a score before the break. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Here's Mahomes now. That's incomplete left side. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. The throw is caught. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by Deion Henley. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked up and headed the other way. Third down, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Option design here. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Second and 6 coming up here. The give now out of the shotgun. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's brought down at the line. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Setting up to pass. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the Ravens on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the Raiders defense getting set to try and advance here in the opening round of these AFC playoffs. And the heart and soul of this crew all season long has been this man at linebacker.
And give him a lot of credit. It's been a great year for him, but it won't mean much if his guys don't advance at this Super Wild Card Weekend.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson, options out left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
3rd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And he is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson at 18. The Vegas defense back onto the field. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Raiders have got him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Touchdown! Mark Andrews as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have 10. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play. Now it's Jackson. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now they run the option on 2nd down. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but
the Vegas defense back onto the field. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a one-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. After the interception, here's Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They're out there trying to protect this fourth quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And that will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's 2nd down and 3. And Jackson throwing once more. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. Jackson to throw. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Now 2nd and 4. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Now Jackson. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the fourth. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On second down, here's the option. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running left with Pacheco. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down throw, Mahomes. Able to hit home, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And that carry gets him up to the 44 on a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he has enough room to gain about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Finds his fullback. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 yards on the pickup, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive hole. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
From the 41. Finds his target, Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Another throw for Mahomes. Hall there to haul it in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Pacheco on the toss right side. Stiff arm success. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Throwing is Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strat.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds his man Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Raiders make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
It's week 2 of the National Football League as we see a team who left L.A. take on a team who came back home. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the hip. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Herbert on first down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Wide open down the field, and he has it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Adisa Isaac stops him there. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He lofts it deep left. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down. Herbert to throw once more. He's got the hook up to Cooper. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's Herbert once more. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 4th and short. They snap it to Herbert. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. 2nd and 3 now. Now Herbert again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
First and 10, Herbert. Polk makes the catch. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Herbert from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up. To throw, Herbert. This ball's cut by Palmer. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Complete, it's Cooper. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Herbert back to throw. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing now, Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first is Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kaiir Elam makes the play.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Go, let's go. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here he is to throw. Finds McConkey. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Go.
Now to throw. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they take him down right along the 30. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. One final shot here. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Third and just 2 to go. Now looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're going to have to evaluate. Benson on 1st and 10. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Benson once more. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Benson's got it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Benson now from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Benson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns. With it, 3rd and 2. Throwing now from the gun. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points and the lead. Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Chase Young bringing him down there.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's another rushing play, and he has this up across the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and
shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll get it up to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that throw just too high for him. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Now an inside give to Benson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Up the sideline, past the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll try it right with Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They did it. He made the interception. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. So the Browns come away with the win. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.